want to just to reiterate some of the points that we've made before, which I know many of them reflect your policy, but I would not be doing my duty if I didn't restate them. First, to make clear, it is our advice against military action, and we're not in any sense giving you a green light, as some people say in the press. Second,
we didn't say that.
Yeah, I know. No, I know you didn't. I know you didn't. But this is around. But I want to be clear. Second, I know you don't need our advice on the risks. You've made your own judgments. But should things not turn out the way you hope they turn out, you cannot expect that we will come in to the rescue. I think you understand that. Third, the treatment of the Serbian population in any area you take is extremely important. Frankly, although Western Slavonia was not perfect, there were problems.
But minor problems.
The relatively good, and certainly relative by this conflict, treatment of the population and behavior earned you enormous credit. And I think this was a major factor in international acceptance, or the low level of the international reaction. Under these circumstances, in any statements we make, we will always emphasize the problems, because it's impossible to ever know that there were not problems, and we are always going to be concerned about the problems. But we did notice how much better this was than some of the other things, like Medoc. But we just want to emphasize so strongly that how important this is, that the troops behave well if they do anything. It's also an obvious point, I know you appreciate, that troops that treat civilians well also turn out to be troops that fight better. I suspect when you take on, well, you have been taking on rapists, murderers, and torturers in Bosnia, and they don't fight very well. They're quite good when they're dealing with 14-year-old girls, but not when they're dealing with a professional army. Finally, it is of paramount importance that any action be taken in a way that there be no UN casualties. We know that there are the Serbs have put tanks next to some UN observation posts. Even if those tanks fire on you, it's critical that you not fire back. This will be something, this involves our allies, and this is a absolutely critical point.
In such a case, our units don't fight such a point, but sacrifice.
I know that you've already considered these points. Again, let me emphasize, it's our strong advice against doing this, but you've seen over the 3 démarches I presented what our full position is.
I quite understand.